Hey guys, today we are going to see how much cleaning we can get done in 4 hours. So I will be cleaning for 4 hours straight. My hair is wet because we just got back from the pool. I've desperately needed to get the kids out of the house in the morning to get energy out of them. But anyway, they are down for their nap now. It is about 12:45, so I will be cleaning until 4:45 straight. So let's get started. Okay, it always feels really good to knock out the kitchen. So I have a few things left here from lunch that need to be put away. I actually did do all the dishes and cleaned up right after breakfast. So the dishwasher is empty and full of dirty dishes from breakfast. So it's not gonna be too bad. So let's knock this area out before going to other areas of our house that are much messier. Today's video is definitely proof of how much you can get done when you block out a time for just pure cleaning. Even within the first hour, I felt like I got so much done. So get up, get cleaning with me. This video is about 30 minutes long. So pick an area in your house, start cleaning, and then let me know how much you were able to get done in 30 minutes. Let's go. I don't usually rinse out my dishes too much before putting them in the dishwasher, but I had made something with some tomato sauce on it, and anytime I put something with tomato sauce inside our dishwasher, it stains any plasticware red. So I always try to rinse that all out before putting it in the dishwasher. I think that's probably the fastest I've ever been able to clean up our kitchen, and I attribute it to doing a lot of cleaning this morning before going out. The counters still need to be wiped down, but let's do a close-up. They always look so much cleaner in the video from far away, but they are definitely very, very messy. Clean kitchen. The floors are actually super clean too. I wish I had done them in a video because the mop bucket water, you should have seen it. It looked like mud. But anyway, I'm gonna knock out the laundry room now. It needs some tidying, but what I really want to do is start a load of wash. Oh goodness, thank goodness it is empty. I thought there was going to be something in there. So I'm about to throw this in the wash with all the towels, but I had seen somebody use one of these scrub daddies and stuck it in the middle of their cedar mop head like this. Oh my gosh, it's genius, and it worked great. Felt like I was able to get a really good scrub on our floors. He looks so sad right now though. In the laundry room, I was starting a load of towels. So I'm just grabbing any towels throughout our house that I can throw in there to fill that washer machine up. I like cleaning room by room, so we're done with the kitchen, and since I was already in here starting the laundry, I'm just going to clean up the rest of the room in here. It's always a mess. So this is where we come in and out of our house, so the shoes always get piled up. I got these nice little shoe racks that stick on the wall. Since this is such a narrow like hallway, it has really saved a lot of room in here. It's just the process of putting them up that even myself, when I'm taking off my shoes, I don't always do it. But when I do need to clean up in here, it's easy to put them up and away. Okay, moving on until that wash is done and I have to cycle it. Let's focus on the dining room. So I like to fold everything here, so it's a really good time to get this all cleaned up before I need to start folding some laundry. We generally eat at our little breakfast nook next to our kitchen. It has 4 chairs and there's 4 of us, so it's the perfect size. This one we eat at whenever we're having like a bunch of family over or anything, but generally it's like our craft table, so it's always covered in coloring books and puzzles and different kids activities. So I'm just taking the time now to put it all back where it belongs. We are clean, looking good. This is Django's spot over here. Anyway, now I'm gonna move on to our living room. You know you have kids in your house, obviously by all the toys, but then we have random things like recycling. You can see to the right of this video, there's a large like jug for water. My kids just play with the most random things, and one day these random things won't be spread all throughout our house, but my kids also won't be little anymore, so they can take their time growing up. I'm okay with the messes. Okay, our main living area is clean. Our laundry room is clean. So I'm actually going to move on to our master bathroom and our master bedroom. Here is our master bathroom. I am a mess. I'm definitely a huge mess. I have a ton of towels in here too that need to be washed. So let's hope we can get those cycling. It has been well over a month since Mother's Day, but that balloon was still going strong. It even made it past Father's Day, so it was time to just cut it loose and let it go. My vanity is now just covered in a whole bunch of random stuff, so I'm going to put it all back where it belongs, like I should on a regular basis, but it just inevitably piles up here. So I'll keep you guys updated on this, but I've started doing an oil mask for my hair 1 day a week. It's 1 part avocado oil, 1 part rosemary oil, and 1 part vitamin E. I used it for the first week. It was after this video. My hair looks super frizzy in this video, but it looks so much smoother, shinier, and just overall like healthier. And you leave it in your hair for 1 hour, wash it out, and do it once a week. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on how that's going. These are all little trinkets from like birthday parties that we've gotten recently that drive me completely bonkers. It's just like that cheap plastic stuff that starts cluttering our house everywhere. And so I slowly start taking them and kind of piling them in our bathroom or something where my kids don't see them. And then as long as they don't ask for them, I can throw them away. It's like a out of sight, out of mind. If they don't see it, they forget about it and they don't even want them, because usually they just start cluttering everywhere and they don't even play with them. It's usually fun for like a few days and then they just start cluttering our house. So I start picking them up, putting them somewhere they can't see them, and as long as they don't ask for them, which they never do, I can throw them away. I'm going to clean our mirrors. You can see how messy they are. Oh, there it is. Now you can see how messy it is. A lot of that comes from our water pick. I love our water pick, but man, it splashes a lot. I always clean our mirrors with a mixture of half water, half vinegar, and a spray bottle. I work my way down whenever I'm cleaning, so I clean the mirrors first since they're on top, so any of that like spray is going to come right down onto this counter, theoretically, and now I can clean the counter off, and I'm just wiping everything down with my disinfecting wipes. I like using the disinfecting wipes in the bathroom, of course, because bathrooms can be very germy areas, but you want to make sure that the disinfecting wipe is completely saturating whatever you're trying to disinfect. It needs to sit there wet for a good 30 seconds or so to actually work. I am an every last drop kind of person, so I'm just gonna let this sit and drain into my soap dispenser until it's completely empty. Is anybody else like this? I'm cleaning our glorious water closet. I always tell you guys I use toilet paper first to kind of dust off the area that gets, you know, all those globs of dust that usually once they're wet, they're super hard to get off. And then I can use the disinfecting wipes and it just makes it completely clean. Toilets are definitely my least favorite thing to clean, but as long as I do it on a regular basis, they don't get all gunked up and nasty and they're not as bad to clean. I also make sure to get all the way down on the bottom. That way it doesn't get all dusty and gross back there every single time. So it's just makes the process easier if you do it on a consistent basis. Always feels so good to have a clean bathroom. So now I'm going to focus on our master bedroom really quick. It's honestly not that bad. I need to make our bed, put away a few things, and laundry. So our pillows had started getting pretty lumpy, so I picked up a few new pillows from Target. It's not the Target brand, it's a different one. I can't quite remember it, but I'm not even sure if I can recommend it yet. I'm still on the fence. I had initially gone looking for a Co-op pillow. That's the brand's name, I believe. And with that pillow, you can take fluff in or out depending on how firm or soft you want it to be. So if you have one, let me know. Do you like it? I'm going to be cleaning up my little reading nook here. I wanted to share this because it's just so pretty. At my church, we're going to start going through the book of Matthew, so I picked this up. Had to put it down because I only have one hand. It's just the book of Matthew, so it's super easy to read, and it has a whole column for like notes or doodling. I love doodling. Plus, it's only like $5 or $6 on Amazon, depending on what book it is. I had gotten my first one from a woman's Bible study. We went through the book of Ephesians, and I fell in love with this. And then I looked, and they had every single book of the Bible. So, great little resource if you're looking for something like this. I recommend it. It's only 2:30 and we are really busting out these rooms. Okay, we're moving on to the other side of our house, and this room is definitely going to take me a lot longer. My kids' playroom is definitely going to be one of the areas I am decluttering next week in one of my videos. So I kind of go over it at the end of today's video, but my goal for this week is to stay on top of all the cleaning that I got done today. That way next week I'll have more time to film some really good, much needed decluttering, organizing, and deep cleaning, and that's going to be a super motivating video. So this playroom has desperately needed some help as of recently. I go through and declutter it on a very regular basis, but I just feel like it's missing something. So I'm going to be gathering just a whole bunch of ideas and doing some research on how to organize this playroom better, or structure it, or declutter it even more so that my kids play better, it's easier to clean, and it doesn't get quite as messy. Unfortunately, part of this mess is definitely our 3-year-old. He is a very messy kid. Obviously, he's not going to just put toys away. He's still learning. Most of the time, if he's done with something, it's just going to get dropped right where he is. Or if he needs room for something, he's just going to toss things out of the way so that he has room to play with his cars. So he is still learning how to clean, but I want to make it easier for him to learn that, because when the playroom starts to look like this, it's way too overwhelming for them to clean, and I end up having to be the one that has to clean up, put things away. So I know there's a better way to get this playroom organized and decluttered, and I'm going to figure that out. Playroom is clean, and then I almost forgot to start cycling this laundry. So whenever I wash our towels, I always like putting the washer on a hot setting, so the hottest it will go. And since our bath towels are white, I've been using the OxiClean for whites. I also have the OxiClean for like darks too, but I don't use it quite as often. But that is the product I use to help keep our towels nice and white. Alright, I usually turn it off. Where is it? Our signal. But I want to hear it because I want to get this laundry going as soon as possible. So I'm turning it on. I'm just going to work my way down like I usually do. Knock out their bathroom and then their bedrooms. Yikes. I love this hair bow holder, but it's definitely one of the areas I'm going to be decluttering next week. It's on my list. I have a whole list of areas that I want to declutter, so I cannot wait to share that video. And at this point, I really can't wait to just get started. Looking good, looking clean. Head on to Cecilia's room. Cecilia is 5 and she actually does a pretty good job of cleaning up her room. Keeping it clean, not so much, but if I ask her to clean it up, she will. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to clean it up. Most of the time, I feel like I blink and her room looks like this. Like it'll go from being super clean and then before I know it, things are just thrown all throughout her room. There's a pile of laundry in here, there's blankets and stuffed animals everywhere. So let's just clean this all up, get everything where it belongs. I even end up picking up her bed because there's just things that are shoved underneath. So I'm making sure to get everything out of here. It is 3:50, so a little less than an hour left. Cecilia's room is clean, finally, and now we have Owen's room. I had missed these, they're like baby wipes, and I had to throw those ones away. But he had, and Cece, I'm sure it was a joint effort, gone through 3 things of baby wipes and completely took all the wipes out, and they were just thrown all over their room. So when I realized this, they were at least all still wet, so I was able to gather them and put them into some Ziploc baggies because baby wipes are not cheap. They are so expensive now. So I'm so grateful my kids are potty trained and I don't have to use them as often, but I still want to keep the ones that we have for just in case. But kids, you leave them alone for like 5 minutes and they will always find something to get into. All right, so it is 4:05. We're getting close to that 4:45 mark, but I'm going to start cleaning up this back porch. And if you watched last week's video, I was prepping this area to get painted. So here it is with a fresh coat of this white paint. It's called On the Rocks by Sherwin-Williams. And I am so happy with how this looks. So the outside of our house has been painted this color, and then on the front, the trim is like a dark brown to match all of our windows and gutters and our roof. But anyway, it looks so good. We're so happy with it. And now I'm just gonna clean up this back porch and put everything back where it belongs. It is like 103 degrees out at this point, so I will not be out here for very long, but I'm just making sure to gather all my kids' toys and just put everything back where it should be. So on top of our hot tub, we still have a few things that we need to like hang back up or screw back in. And these lights are one of them, but we're gonna make it a little different. We actually want to string them all throughout our backyard somehow. They used to be up here, but I really like how clean it looks now. So we are definitely not gonna put them back up here, but I will definitely keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll even make a porch video, but to finish up our home, I'm going to run our robot vacuum. That way I don't have to do that work and it's going to save me a lot of time. It is 4:40 now, so I am winding down. We got so much done in the last 4 hours. So my goal for the rest of the week is to stay on top of all the cleaning that I did today. That way I will have more time to do some decluttering and organizing in next week's video. So it's going to be super motivating. If I was able to motivate you today, I hope you click that thumbs up for me and leave a comment down below letting me know you're watching. And without further ado, I'll see you all next week in a brand new video. Bye.